Not in your wildest dreams is something we say when things seem totally impossible. But what if your wildest dreams held the key to your biggest breakthroughs? Maybe it's time to take them seriously. Today we're talking with dream expert Kelly Sullivan Walton, author of Dreamifesting. She's here to share how to dream big and manifest even bigger. Good to have you. Thanks for joining us today.
It's a dream to be with you, Desiree. Thank you so much for having me here.
I love that. Well, we're happy to have you on too. And dreamifesting is such a fascinating concept. So how would you describe it to someone who's never thought of their dreams as a source of guidance or even creativity?
Oh, great questions. So, first of all, everybody knows what manifesting is because it's something that we all have to do. But in the book, I talk about the difference between manifestors, womanifestors, and dreamifestors. Manifestors push, push, push to get stuff done. Womanifestors say, help me, I can't do it. You do it for me. And dreamifestors take the best of our energy to push and our energy to allow, but it also calls on our dreams and our dreaming mind, which, according to the American Hypnosis Association, is 88% of our mind's power, which for
Oh,
most people, it lies dormant. So it's a
yeah.
source of great resource for us.
And for someone who wants to start understanding their dreams, because I've had dreams and I'm like, oh, does that mean something? What does that mean? So what's the first step
Yeah.
in using what you call your jet set method?
Right. Well, even before you get to jet set, you got to remember a dream. So it starts with just making a strong intention before you go to sleep. And then before you do anything in the morning, first thing has to be recording your dream because within 5 minutes, even the best, most life changing dreams will poof, be gone, done. So you have to write them down first. But often we remember them best when we set a strong intention before we go to sleep.
Mm.
So I tell people, read Dreamifesting as you go to sleep because that'll set the strong intention for you. So you'll wake up in the morning with a dream. But then once you have a dream, then you can apply the jet set dream interpretation formula, which is an acronym for what to do with dreams. Because most people, once they have a dream, they're like, it makes no sense to me. I don't know what to do with it. So
Yeah.
J is for just the facts, ma'am. Don't judge the dream, just write it down because most of the time we look
Mm.
at the dream and say, this makes no sense, it's stupid. But often it's just code for brilliant wisdom that our conscious mind would have never thought of. E is for the emotion or the energy of the dream. Identify that. T is for the title, as if it were a movie. By doing that, you start to uncover the unconscious meaning of the dream. Then the S is for the standout symbols and what they mean to you. The next E is for the embodiment. This is where you take dreams from just being an intellectual activity into an embodied activity where you feel the way the dream made you feel or where the symbols made you feel. And finally, when you get to the final T, that's for tangible, because I believe every remembered dream requires some form of action in our waking life. And if you follow the jet set formula at least once a week, things will change and you'll start to really see the wisdom of your dreams.
I like the idea of breaking it down to understand it. And I mean, for the skeptics who are watching who might see, dream
Right.
investing as just not as unscientific, what would you say to someone who thinks that but they're still curious?
I would say some of the greatest scientific breakthroughs of our time have come directly from dreams. Albert Einstein himself attributed a dream he had as a young boy to helping to reveal the theory of relativity and so many of his other inventions. Even Thomas Edison, speaking of a scientist, he was perplexed about how to create the light bulb. And in his dream, he got the light bulb filament. It came to him and he immediately applied it. Now we have electricity. Elias Howe dreamed about the sewing needle in his dream, and that dream sparked the entire industrial revolution. So I always say to the skeptics, without dreams, we would be naked because there would be no clothes without the sewing needle, and we'd have no electricity. We wouldn't be able to be here together without electricity. So we would be naked and in the dark and without any internet.
There we go.
So that's for the skeptics. Exactly.
There we go. All helpful tips. Well, thank you for teaching us more about Dreamifesting, Kelly. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can get a little bit more info to build the tools to wake up to your dreams potential. You can find out more by heading to kellysullivanwalden.com.